Hello folks, hope you all are doing well on a Sunday. I know it's been a little bit since I streamed. Let's just say that shortly after the Destiny 2 launch, I had a couple of things in real life hit the fan, combined with some stuff at work, and it just drained all energy I had for a couple days until I got stuff back under control. Luckily that's mostly resolved now, and I should have a little bit more time to do some streaming this coming week. But today is just going to be chilling out and chatting and playing Vampire Survivors. There was a new patch for it this week that added a couple of new I think it added one new character with a new weapon type and a new zone to play in, so I'm looking forward to that. Probably going to spend this stream trying to get that unlocked. The other thing that's coming up, the other thing that's new is I actually got Death unlocked as a character this morning, a little bit off stream. It's kind of I did it off stream because it's kind of a pain in the butt to do. The current strat for beating Death involves pretty much spending 30 minutes AFK. What you do is, I posted a little bit on Twitter, but what you do is you start with Clarice. You make sure that you see if your first power-up is going to be, you do this in the library, and you find out if your first power-up is going to be Rune Tracer. And if it is, then you go to a certain point in the library and wedge a Rune Tracer shot in a chair, and it just stays there forever, or at least for a very long time. And the thing about Clarice is that as long as you're under level 3, she gets a massive bonus to area of shots. So the Rune Tracer shot is huge. It's big enough that you can actually stand inside of it, and it'll kill anything that comes close to you. And so you just get a shot wedged in the corner and stay there until pretty much for 30 minutes until Death spawns. And the reason you do that is because Death's HP when he spawns is proportional to your level at the end of the 30 minutes. So if you play the game normally and you're, level 80, 90 or so when Death spawns, then it's going to have a massive HP buffer. It's going to be a huge pain for you to kill it before more deaths also start spawning. So what you do is you wait, you set up Clarice with this perpetual Rune Tracer shot. So she's level 2 when Death spawns because you haven't picked up any gems. You've only picked up one gem up to that point. And so as soon as Death spawns, you make a beeline, and hopefully you had a red gem spawn when Death spawns sometime in that 30 minutes. And if so, you make a beeline, pick up that red gem, and you instantly level to around level 70, level 80. And that is your chance to get all the gear you're going to need to fight Death, and then you hopefully get Death wedged in the geometry as well and kill him. And you're on a time limit to do it because, of course, Death itself will mess you up pretty badly if it gets close to you. But on top of that, you get another Death spawning every minute after 30 minutes. So eventually you're going to hit a point where you have multiple deaths surrounding you, and they're going to start pushing each other through the geometry to get to you. So even if you manage to catch one or two on geometry, you won't be able to catch them all. Eventually one of them will push another one into the geometry, and it'll zip through and get to you and start wailing on you. So you need a Laurel to stay alive when that happens, because it will happen eventually, and then you just dump as much damage as you can into the one death that spawned while you were at level 2 and hope you get through it. So that's why I did that off stream. And he's kind of interesting. He has an absolutely massive move speed compared to our usual OP boy Demario. And good baseline stats, honestly. He's actually kind of good. But on the other hand, he won't compete with, like Antonio, who just cranks out the damage, or Demario, who has, the epic Bible, or Motachia, who I'm going to play for my first time in the new zone. So let's actually get to that. Let me turn down the music since the game is going to have its own music. Let's see, let me check the volumes, make sure they're good. Alright, first time in Dairy Plant. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, what's this green bubble? I don't know why I picked that up, but oh well. Definitely starting with Lightning Ring. So let's see what this green arrow points to. Ooh, this music kind of slaps. Actually, I shouldn't waste these blue gems. Let's go with the Santa. Well, I do like Fire Wand, but I don't know how crowded the enemies are going to be in here. So let's start with Santa Water for safety first, until I play this a few times. This has that Amiga style music too. I like it. Yeah, hopefully you all had a better week last week than I did. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was a very high stress week I'll say it that way. It was just very high stress. I had a bunch of deadlines and some other stuff going on. Oh, what is this? Ooh. We got some bullet hell shit going on here. What was that? Alert icon. That was... So it's looping like the backgrounds of the previous couple of games, but a couple of zones, but I wonder what we're gonna find if we go this far. So I am passing up on a lot of XP to come down here. Ooh, we have an elite of some kind. Like the sprite for it. Cool. Really don't want to get stuck here. So where is this green arrow leading me to? Maybe I should have taken the Fire Wand after all if I knew I was going to be moving all this way. None of these are great. Let's take Empty Tome. Wherever this is going, it's a long-ass way there. And I can't move through that. That's a rooftop. Oh boy. What is down here? Oh boy. That's kind of cool. I dig that. But I'm not going to stick around in it, for sure. Well, it looks like it's leading me a little bit more to this direction now. So the fact that I can see any kind of movement at all means I think, yeah, I must be getting close to it now. But I also need to stay alive long enough to get there. Maybe this was not the best character to do this with at first. Oh well. Running, running, running. Okay, it's over this direction. What is this? Oh boy. That is bait, is what that is. Let's work around the outside here. This was a really bad idea. Now there's a chest up there, apparently. Yeah, doing this, using Mortaccio for this was not a great idea. Alright. Gonna wait for this to open and go for it, and I may die. Relic found. Milky Way map permanently enables the map in the pause menu. Okay, that's new. Now I'm gonna die. But at least I got it. Whatever that is. Alrighty. Unlocked pause menu map. So this time let's do something that has a little bit more punch to it. Yeah. Let's do Antonio. And start with Whip. And grab that green gem here. Let's see here. I do like Knife, but I think I'll go with King Bible for now, since it looks like we're going to be closing in. So that's new. So we've got some, I guess, some free relics we can pick up around the area, but also there's that question mark. So, show guides. Aha! That is very new. I kind of like that. I always take Rune Tracer. Let's turn off the guides for now. We'll get there once we get there. Let's see here. Let's do a Tract Orb. On one hand, it seems like with all this big open area, then Santa Water won't be quite as good. Or I could take Clock's Lancet. Let's do a Tract Orb, actually. And then let's go ahead and start showing the guide and start heading towards that question mark, whatever that is. I have to admit, the arrows are kind of distracting. I may actually turn that off, since I can always check using the map where I am. Empty Tome is always nice. Yeah, let's do Empty Tome. I ain't afraid of no bullet hell. Oh, we have another here. First chest? Why not? And just a whip upgrade, but that's fine. Come on, loading. Thank you. Okay, definitely taking the candelabra. Hope out, and let's hope for a whip, rather for an axe. It keeps on offering me Pomarola, but I kind of don't want it because I don't want garlic, or at least if I get garlic, I don't want it to upgrade. So let's do another King Bible. Go. Yeah, those arrows are way too distracting. I'm gonna hide those for now and just I need to keep going down and to the right. Pick up those gems before I leave this area. Oh yes, definitely take an axe. Yeah, this music definitely slaps. Like, shout out to the composers for this game, because, oh yes, I mean, on one hand I want Spinach for the extra damage, but Crown is going to be even better, especially with a Tract Orb right now, if I'm doing a longer game. But yeah, shout out to the composers, because they... Ooh! Okay, so that's what those warning squares are about. Don't step on those. Noted. Or maybe I want to step on them. I'll take Duplicator now, because that's universally useful, and get Lightning Ring if it offers it to me again. Because Lightning Ring is always a good pickup. Oh, I can actually pick up Cherry Bomb on other characters now. That's tempting. But I'm at my last passive item, so I could take spinach and lock that in now, or I could take cherry bomb. But I want to hold. That's a hard decision. I think I will take the spinach. I'm gonna try and kill this elite one here if I can. The enemies in this level are not fucking around. It's like, I'm only 3 minutes in and it's actually dumping a fair amount of enemies around me. I kind of like that. So this isn't even in hyper mode yet. That's right, get all these XP gems that I had been passing on. Okay, so there's Santa Water. I could take that for Tract Orb and lock that in. But then I'm getting risky on Lightning Ring, which is an even better pickup. I think I will take the Santa Water, though. Might as well lock that in while I can. I can live without Lightning Ring if I don't get it. Take the whip upgrade rather than and hold out for Lightning Ring there. Alright, let's check the map. Get in there. Oh, was I just able to knock that? I wonder if that kills enemies if you hit them with it. I hope they keep on adding interactive stuff like that, because that's awesome. Alright, let's start making progress on the Tract Orb. I know it's not great, but it's such good quality of life. Especially when on zones that are crowded like this. Definitely don't want any of those. Holding out for that lightning. Getting a bit closer. Let's head down while I've got a relatively clear screen to do it in. Nice, that actually does a lot of damage to people. Alright, a little bit more down. Oh, there's a elite. I'll stop and kill that real quick. Whip upgrade. I won't be able to get any evolutions until 10 minutes, so might as well pick that up. I'm pretty satisfied with my DPS right now for 5 minutes in. That's some good shit. Alright, now I'll turn on the guides, because now we're getting close, and see what this question mark thing is. Ah, that's a coffin thing. Oh, that's probably the coffin they mentioned in the text about the level. Well, let's see what's inside it. But first I have to kill some of these things on the outside. Oh, there's a few down. Ooh, this is getting a little rough. A little low on HP here. It's tempting to take the pentagram, but no. Alright, I think I've got a gap open here, I just need to run for it. So how do I open it? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here to open this, actually. Oh, there's that lightning ring, though, I was hoping out for. Ooh, this is getting a little sketch. Let's move out here a little bit and clear out enemies from the outside. hope for a chicken to drop. That is not a chicken. That is a bunch of bosses. That is a boss or two.
Early. It's before 10 minutes, so I won't get any evolutions from it, but I can at least get some upgrades. Not too bad. I'll take it. I could really use some chicken right now, though. I'm actually gonna wander away a tiny bit and then wander back and see if I can see anything around here that will give me chicken. Nothing so far. So I'm going to focus on killing these knights that spawned around the chest then and see if that is what's needed to open it. Whatever opening it does. Ooh, I'm getting surrounded here. Let's keep on picking up on a track bar because that scales really well. Ooh, everything here's moving fast though. That's kind of scary. Let's see if I just need to stand here for a second or something. Something's glowing on it. I wonder if I just need to... Let's see here. Let's keep upgrading the Bible here. Maybe I just need to stand on it for a while? Or do I need to hit it with damage, or... Because I don't seem to be doing damage to it. Let's see here. Yeah, I definitely can't... Ooh, boy. This is getting a little rough. I think I need to go find some chicken and come back. Because otherwise I'm going to get wrecked here. Maybe I should have taken Pomerola after all. Actually, since my items are full, I might as well go down and pick up that candelabra that's down here too. While I'm on my search for chicken. Apparently I am the Leroy Jenkins of Vampire Survivors right now. Oh. Gonna hold out on picking up that chest if I can. Ah, there's something that would give me some chicken maybe? Yes! Thanks. Oh, bless you. Bless you, RNG. Alright, now that it's at 10 minutes, I should be able to get an evolution, either Bible or Whip. Or not. What am I short on? Huh. Oh, I don't have Hollow Heart for Whip, so I can't get that evolution. Now it's done at me. Oh well. Yeah, I actually have like almost no evolutions available to me now. RIP. I was not paying attention. Alright, let's go back to, now that I have at least a little bit more HP, let's go back to that, oh, this one. Let's go back to, that coffin and see if I can figure out what's needed to unlock it. After I kill this fellow here. Apparently I was short one for, the Santa Water upgrade. Oh well. Let's just keep on getting damage upgrades and XP upgrades for now.
heading back. There's the coffin again. If I just need to stay here for a while. Or do I need to hit it or something? I'm just gonna sit on it for a little bit and see if that unlocks it. Oh! What? Thank you, but the vampire's in another coffin? Okay. Nice. I wonder if they've added, if they're going to add that for stuff like this for other characters too. I might have to restart the game with a empty save to see all of them at some point. Cute. All right, so that explains a new character to unlock, and now this is just a usual survive to 20 minutes in the new zone run then. Alrighty. Well, in that case, then let's see here. How far away is the armor and wings? Let's head towards the armor then, because I am taking a fair amount of damage, mostly because I'm being sloppy, and more armor seems good. And then, hell, it's an item I would normally never take in any run, so. This new zone though. This is kind of awesome. Oh, I should have taken the Santa water upgrade. Because I guess I'm still quite a few away from getting the upgrade for that. Some sort of upgraded bullet spitter thingy. Aha. That's a waste of a chest, but oh well. It's not like I'm gonna come back to it. Mobs here are pretty fast, I like that. This place is gonna be insane on hyper mode though. Or with any amount of curses, this place would be insane with that too. Just keep on moving up and letting my axe do the work. Definitely keep on upgrading lightning rings, since that's probably the one evolution I would get the most mileage out of in here, with how dense the enemies are in this level. Ooh. Speaking of dense enemies, this brings it to a new level. Let's see here. Probably start working on axe if I can upgrade lightning ring or Santa water. Evolved axe is probably going to be the next best thing for ad clear right now. I really wish I had remembered to grab a hollow heart for evolved whip now, because I could use that health regen, but so far I'm not losing that much health now that I've opened the coffin, so. Where am I? Very, very close to the armor. Cool. Oh, we'll be on the other side of this building, I think. Clear out. Corner. That's another new sprite I haven't seen before. Cool. Not step on the roots right now. Took a bit of damage there. That was kind of dumb. Ah, there's the armor. I walked right past it without even paying attention. Oh, yes, I will take the armor. And then I'll come over here and get the attractor upgrade. Because they're just nearby too, I think. Looks like both it and the wings are equally far. Let's do the wings first. This movement speed is going to be important soon, I think. My lack of stuff that shoots down is hurting me here, but that's alright. Still managing to get through at a reasonable pace. Let's definitely take axe in that case. Since I've got candelabra, that'll evolve once I've gotten it enough times and start killing some bosses. Left here for a bit more efficient XP farming. That's a bonus. It's 15 minutes in, so that can't be a final boss. It's just A's, right? I wonder if that's a placeholder and they're eventually going to add a aquatic area. I actually probably should have waited on that until I had an axe upgrade, but that could be a while, honestly, so... The potato... Keep on upgrading this for now. Where are we? We've got a bit more. We need to go a bit more to the left. Ooh, they're coming up faster than below now. Bible alone may not be enough to keep me safe at this rate. Another water upgrade. We should be... How close are we? One more upgrade away from being eligible for evolution. And how's close on axe? Axe is 2 upgrades away from evolution. But lightning is even more important, honestly. It's now 2 away. I really need to not go left in this area where I don't have room to maneuver. Alright, so now Axe and Lightning Ring are eligible to evolve, and so is Santa Water too, actually. So now we can just focus on survival and faster level ups. Let's do Candelabra. And let's do Increased Upgrade too. I love when the game bugs out like that and stacks up a bunch of shots for you to do all at once. It's really funny when it does it with the Bible, and it's just an absolute spam of Bibles flying around you. So now we're at the rings. Cool. That leaves only one relic left in here, and that's the free attractor, which I don't technically need. There's a large elite. Let's take him out. And definitely get one of our evolutions that we've been overdue on. Evolved Axe, I will take it. It's a good timing for me because I needed it. This area. I probably should be taking crown at this point to get more XP, because I've got max upgraded attract orb, I think. Yeah. It's going to be a long walk up to that last attract orb, which actually I guess I technically don't need to go get it because it won't have any effect because I'm already at max attract orb. But it'd be funny to see what it actually does when I get there and pick it up. Who knows, maybe it'll give me one past the maximum. This is what it needs to go even farther. Oh yeah, the lightning ring is definitely putting in work now, even though it's not even evolved yet. I need to start keeping an eye out for boss mobs to get chests. How close are we? A little bit longer. 4 more tile repetitions. Okay, there's a boss. I was just hoping for one, and here we are. Now can we kill it? I mean, I guess I don't have to rush to kill it, because I'm holding off everything just fine right now. What are we getting involved? Oh yes, lightning ring. There we go. Good now. Damage is good. I'm not getting too overwhelmed. I would really like upgraded Santa water, but we're doing all right for now. Looks like it's switched to a wave of skeletons now. I've lost count of how many times the tile set's repeated. But it looks like we're getting a little bit closer. Can't go left on that side of the tile, so let's go this way. Seems like you could really optimize this level to pick up like 4 or 5 items that you normally wouldn't take. I wonder if you could actually get like a full set of 6 evolved weapons in here and still have plenty of room for survival items because of that. And look, looks like it did not do anything to attract orb range. It's still the same radius as level 5. That's... It's just a dumb hope anyways. And it could be worse. It could have crashed the game. That would have been terrible. Alright, this should give us evolved Santa water. Yeah. And that will be our last evolution, I think. I didn't get the clover for the Bible, and I didn't get Hollow Heart for the whip, so I think now it's just chilling until well, first I'm gonna collect all these massive level ups, and then it's just chilling until 30 minutes. I actually really like this new tile set. I'm gonna have to look and see what that new character does, though. I hope they start putting in even more characters in with more detailed unlocks than just buy X item. Elite there. Give me some cash. I suppose this is the down... I don't know if you could really call it a downside, but a downside of having taken both Crown and Attract Orb is I'm already at 24 minutes. There's pretty much nothing left to do except farm gold. Oh well. Once I've finished doing any unlocks for this new area or with a new character, then I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next. I might switch over to Minecraft, or I might do I've been meaning to play what's its name? The Can Android Survive? It's a sort of mech sim from the folks who made Space War Trading Simulator, Organ Trading Simulator. It's been sitting on my drive for a while to play, and I haven't played it yet. So if I get done with this early, we might pick that up just to see what it's like. I've heard good things, but I haven't yet played it. So I'm going to intentionally step on this rune and bring in more enemies to kill, because I can. Because we're not struggling at beating the waves yet, so we might as well get some more enemies in and farm more gold. Because there's still a bunch of passive upgrades I haven't unlocked. I haven't unlocked the new skip ability or recall or revive. Or at least I haven't by default. When I was farming death earlier today, I reset my passives and took some revives so I would have some wiggle room in case he caught me before I had gotten Laurel. And that actually did come in handy for the run where I actually killed him. But at the moment, I don't... But for average runs, right now I'm leaving it more on maximize gold, maximize XP, max damage. Alright, let's set off Belmont. Ironically, I think the alarm lightning killed everything in the alarm spawn as soon as it spawned. Good problem to have. Let me turn my mic down a tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, we're at level 100. Nice. Oh, that's a new sprite. Looks like this level saves lots of new stuff for the last couple of minutes. I can do that. More stuff. Bring me more stuff to shoot. Like most builds with Lightning Ring, this is getting a bit silly. I should count what the reset time is for these 4 switches. So 26:53. Maybe I bit off more than I can chew here for a second. The damages. The game's starting to stutter a little here. I might have to turn damage numbers off, both for frame rate and for bit rate. Oh, we have a chest here. I wonder if there was a boss there that we killed and didn't even realize it. Let's bring in a bit more stuff. Yeah, let's actually do that. And hide guides, since there's nothing like that to be guided to anymore. Actually, you know, I'll turn it off. Why not? Keep it on. Why not? It's not showing anything on the screen right now, and that's fine. Maybe something interesting will, maybe a guide will show up or something else interesting when death spawns. I actually need to play Death and see how he controls as a character. Maybe after this run. We are now in the all elites stage of the map. It's getting a little tight here. Yeah, this might get a little hairy at the end here. All red gems now. Yeah, I think I just need to stay still here. This is one downside of having taken a tracked orb. So the enemies in this game, I realized while I was doing the death challenge, the enemies in this game scale their HP based on your level. So if you can max out your damage at a relatively early level, like 50 or 60, and then not pick up any more XP, it's like, sure, you're passing up on gold, but you don't get in a situation like this where where the enemies have more HP than you can realistically kill. But since I have a tracked orb, I'm always picking up gems. And I may die here, actually. That would be unfortunate. I mean, I don't think I'm losing anything by doing so, but this is rough. Oh, come on, give me one more poor chicken. Just need to survive for 20 more seconds. And there I go. Just shy of 30 minutes, but that's alright. So what did I get unlocked? We unlocked the new character, Poppy, by opening the coffin, and we beat the boss, so now we've got Hyper Dairy Plant enabled. Alright, and first let's see how much she costs to unlock. Gains 1% duration every level, and a new personal weapon. Come back over here. Buy whatever it is we're gonna buy. Probably another stack of... Actually want to hold out and get a skip, because that's cheap compared to revival or more to revival. But all right, let's give her a try. Let's see here. What's her stat? It looks like her stats are pretty much the same as Croce, just except with instead of revive, she gets a little bit less movement speed. That's all right. Yeah, let's give her a try. Let's do library since that's easy and we know it. What the? Oh, she does a vertical only attack. So she's the anti-whip. Cool. Let's see, what do I want for my for her? Let's try to go for the birds. I mean, ideally I'd grab whip for her too. I don't know which one I want, what direction I'm going to go, because I don't know what, if anything, her item needs to upgrade. Let's do Bible. Bible's always a safe pick. I do appreciate that it's showing the trackers now for both the Stone Mask and the book. Alright, definitely doing Duplicator. That's always a safe pick. The music for this level changed? Huh. Let's see here. None of those are great options. Well, let's take Fire Wand. It's the least shitty of the options, I think. Song of Mana, base area up by 100%. Oh, this gets big fast. I bet if I get Candelabra, that's going to be huge. Well, let's start moving towards the empty tome. See what we get as we go. Since I know Empty Tome is I'm going to get for free, I don't want to pick that, so let's upgrade the bird. Pick for a second bird. I might turn damage numbers back on for a little bit, because I don't know how much damage this thing's actually doing. And not that much, actually. It's better than nothing, but... definitely taking the spinach since I've got the Fire Wand. Take the clock. Requirements real quick. Yeah, I could swear this is not the usual music for library. The strings. Skullomaniac increases enemy speed, health, frequent quantity, and frequency by 10%. You know, why not? More XP. It's not in hyper mode, so... Actually, I probably should have turned this on. Turned on hyper mode. So weird to not play it without hyper mode. But it is the first time using this character, so why not? Alrighty. I don't think Bracer is affecting her ability, so let's do... You know, though, I kind of want it for King Bible. And it's like, well, the birds don't need anything to evolve, so I've got at least one free space. Might as well take it. Alright, there's our first boss of the run. That damage is so anemic. Oh well. Ooh, yeah, the damage on this ability is real anemic. It does cover a lot of the screen though. Gotta hand that to it. even with spinach, this is kind of rough. Oh yes, I will definitely get both birds locked in as soon as I can. Alright, I guess I need to decide what I'm going to take as my next target then. Go safe and do, let's see here, Spellbinder might be nice for the birds. I know I'm getting Empty Tome eventually. I can't remember, what does Spellbinder evolve? Let me look it up because I can't remember. 1 second, folks. Spellbinder's King Bible, so that's an easy pickup. And I just, while I'm here, I'm looking at it, and that skull, which I took on a whim, is actually what you need to upgrade her item, so that's kind of cool. I kind of lucked into that. Let's see here. What else do I want to pick up? Well, I suppose I should think about what I want my next 2 weapons to be. Since I'm going to be getting a free Empty Tome, Magic Wand is guaranteed to evolve. And since I have the Duplicator Ring already, either Lightning Ring or Knife, actually, since I have the Bracer, will evolve. Definitely going to take Spellbinder for now. And lock that in. And we can see about the rest when we get there, if we get there. Because it's entirely possible I could die from lack of damage, from lack of good DPS before any of this matters. You know, I'm noticing that that her vertical attack is actually doing last for a long time. It's not quite a dot, but it does have a little bit of, it stays anchored to you, and I can move a little bit left and right, and sweep enemies with it between shots. I'm guessing that it benefits a lot from Spellbinder then. Really tempted to start upgrading Skull to get more XP now rather than later, but first, lock in some upgrades. Yeah, this is actually not a bad ability once you get, other than the anemic damage early on. Let's see here. You know, that's one other option I could do is I could take Hollow Art and then hope for a whip to spawn, but that seems like a stretch. But let's see, I've got Spellbinder, I've got Spinach, I've got Bracer. The only thing left, the only other item I'd really want to get is Candelabra. So actually, I will pass on this and hold out for Candelabra. See just how nutty this new ability could be. Because this definitely feels like something that could be overpowered if you get enough synergistic items with it. How many upgrades? Okay, so she's so that's eligible for upgrades now. Let's farm XP and head a little bit to the left. Yeah. Hey, Bad Shop, how you doing? Good to see ya. And yeah, I kind of get that. Hell yeah, damage numbers. Rest in peace, my bitrate. It makes me very jealous of all the people who are streaming on YouTube and get transcodes by default, because I'm streaming at 6 megabits, and I know some folks can't see that unless I've got transcodes up, which I never do. Oh, bad job. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I did finally get a death kill, and it's. I haven't tried playing as it yet, but it's fun. But it was fun to actually get it done. And I managed to get my desk mostly clean while I was at it, because since it's pretty much start up a game, see if you get Rune Tracer, and if you do, go sit in a corner for half an hour and go make a sandwich. I'm just heading over here, heading towards Empty Tome here. Farming enemies a little bit as I go. I'm holding out to get one last upgrade. Ideally Candelabra, but you know, I may not have a choice in the matter. We'll see what RNG gives me. And then as soon as I get my 6th upgrade, I will pick up Empty Book, and then immediately start heading to the right to pick up Stone Mask. That was a bit... Oh! RNG smiles upon me. Alright. So come up here, grab the Tractor Orb, and let's go get our free Empty Tome. It's so funny. I actually didn't know until about a week ago that there was a free Empty Tome on the left, because I always went to the right to go pick up the Stone Mask instead. I had just never gone to the left and realized that there was a tome there. I guess I probably should have, but oh well. Well, now I have to pick something for my 6th weapon, at least until I get the birds merged. So, of these, probably Rune Tracer. I kind of hate that I take Rune Tracer every time, but it's so effective. You know, on the other hand, eventually the game is going to start forcing me to upgrade that skull, and the enemies are going to get really buff really quickly. So maybe I should take Laurel or Clock Lancet instead. You know what? It feels weird to not take Rune Tracer, but screw it. I will take Laurel. Speak of the devil, but right now, Spellbinder. There's our free Empty Tome. Yes, please. And here's a boss. I can't remember if evolutions start being offered at 8 or at 10 minutes. Either way, I'm gonna kill this guy here. Oh, I'll go ahead and take this chest, because if it's 10 minutes, I've got another chest on the way towards Stone Mask. It is 10 minutes. Oh well. Well, I will start heading back towards that other chest I already have on the floor, and farm XP as I go, and hopefully I'll get there around the 10-minute mark. Got a free kill, which I didn't really need, but oh well. Pick up the spinach, put more damage. Now that it's upgraded, that vertical attack is doing some more work. I'm curious and a little scared to see what the evolved version of it is. Here. Let's take the bird upgrade. Duplicator would have done more work, to be fair, but we can make progress on clearing out the bird, a slot for the bird sooner rather than later. Wow, this is just smearing enemies. This is actually kind of great. If you can survive long enough to get to this point, it's kind of great. I can see definitely that this weapon will ruin hit rates. because it's just spamming a bunch of particles on the screen with weird movement patterns. Let's go ahead and take a skill upgrade. Get it done sooner rather than later, because we're not struggling quite yet. Okay, now we'll take the duplicator and see what that does to this thing. Okay, there's a boss. And it is the 10-minute mark, so now I can kill this small boss and get a chest. Hopefully not die to the homing ladies. Alright, upgraded Song of Mana might slow enemies down. Let's see how it changes. Oh! Oh wow. Okay, it's changed from vertical to circular. But it's also firing much less frequently. Cool. I'm guessing you really want candelabra and an empty tome for this, though. And Spellbinder, because it looks like it's so persistent. Let's see here. How far away? Oh, we are so far away from the stone mask that it's off screen. But we are not struggling to get there, though. If anything, we're struggling because we can't pick up XP fast enough without the trapdoors. Turn around and get that pack that have been walking behind me for a bit. Since it's my first time playing this character, I will probably have... There's probably an achievement for staying alive with her for at least 20 minutes. So I probably shouldn't get too cocky until 20 minutes is up. Let's see here. Let's do more Spellbinder. Let's see, do I have anything else that can be evolved? Doesn't look like it. I'll just take some free upgrades then, I guess. I need to remember I'm gonna have when I get the birds upgraded and merged, that's gonna free up a weapon slot. I'll be able to pick up one more. So kind of priority right now is clearing out getting the birds upgraded. I don't even want to know what this is doing to my hit rate at the moment. It can't be good. Darn it, chest. Give me upgrades for my weapons instead of my passives. Also, am I writing up for an attractor orb right now? Even with passive magnet upgrades, this is still a lot of XP to wander around picking up. kind of silly. It does feel like it's not a ton of damage, it's just hitting a lot of enemies all at once. So it's kind of in the same vein as Lightning Orb, I guess. So, let's see here. So it's a little, I feel like this could struggle later on in the map, but we'll see. Let's see here. Yeah, I need to focus on leveling up the birds and other weapons as fast as I can. Looks like I need 2 more bird upgrades to evolve that, and then we'll see from there. Also, I should probably see how close I am to the mask. Still so far away that is awesome. And we'll get there eventually. This might take a while, that's all. All this XP. All these XP gems everywhere. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see here. I still need one more upgrade for Bird before I can evolve it. Damn it! No, not Bible, give me Bird! Bird! I mean, Bible's fully upgraded now, so I can pick up this chest and get a upgraded Bible, I suppose. But that's not my priority right now. There we go, thank you. Of course, now it may actually give me... I was worried that it would give me the upgraded Bible instead of the bird. So now I have a free spot for a weapon again, and let's cross fingers and hope that I get offered something that will synergize with this build. Let's find out. Santa Water, probably not a great synergy here. What am I looking for here? So, Candelabra would go with Axe, Bracers would go with Knife. So yeah, let's hold out for Axe or Knife if we can. In the meantime, take the empty tome because I need faster firing, honestly. Oh, and I just took some damage there. Getting sloppy. Or I could take Magic Wand, because that would synergize with Empty Tome, go up to Holy Wand, and I could use that as some knockback. I kind of actually want to do that because I have a lot of stuff that's big AoE damage, but not a ton of knockback. So actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Magic Wand. So I got lots of beefy AoE damage, but all of it, especially once I upgrade Fire Wand and Bible, all of it is not going to have a ton of knockback. So having Magic Wand for the knockback is going to be actually kind of nice for survival, especially once the skull starts forcing me to upgrade it. In fact, I'm going to take an upgrade now, get it over with. Did some work there. Alright, so now we can focus. Now pretty much our items are locked in for the rest of the run, so now we just focus on getting evolutions and farming XP. And making our way over to that stone mask. once we get there, I think we'll probably start heading left again and pick up all this XP we've been leaving behind. Might as well run back here every once in a while and mash everything and mash these packs that have been following me. Kind of a messy build, but that's alright. Yay, boss! Actually, let's see how close I am to upgrade. Oh, I've still got a long way to go on pretty much everything. Darn it. But I don't really want to put off chests forever. Because at this point I may not have time to go back for them later. How close am I to the mask? At least it's not off the end of the map now. I'll go ahead and open it. I can at least get my Bible upgrade. Actually, I'd forgotten that I hadn't gotten the Bible fully upgraded yet. Now I was going to be focusing on evolutions again. So yeah, I almost don't want to look and see what this is actually looking like on the decode side, because yeah, this has to be wreaking havoc on bitrate. There's not much you can do about it. In fact, I'm actually going to preemptively turn damage numbers off now that we know roughly what kind of damage we're getting out of this thing. Yeah, how you doing, Bad Chop? Haven't seen you in a few days. I haven't been streaming, but I've also, to be honest, I haven't been watching a ton of stuff either. It's been a weird week. Part of the why this last week was weird is that I'm probably going to be taking a week off in like 3 weeks to go hang out with my family for a little bit and go out somewhere. And I mean, partly that's weird in its own right because it's something I haven't really done a ton of since the pandemic. But it's also weird because because there's a bunch of stuff I have to get done early at work in order to make that possible. One of the weirdnesses of working in software is that you have a big lead time, especially in mobile software, is that you have a big lead time on projects because you have a bunch of delays as it goes through Apple approvals and everything else to actually get something to market. And then once you've got something in a binary and actually have people, have that code on people's phones, you're not going to turn it on right away. You're going to say, okay, we're going to start with this feature present in a program, but turned off by default. And then we're going to turn it on for, like, say, 1% of users, or maybe even 0.1% of users. And we're just going to make sure that it's not, breaking the rest of the product, that it's not causing weird crashes or anything like that. Even if people aren't using it, just that having the feature turned on in the binary doesn't break stuff. And if it doesn't, then you can go back and say, okay, now we maybe turn it on for 1% and then 2% and so on, and you gradually ramp it up so that, you're not... So you don't accidentally ship something that was broken and crash the app for everyone, even the people who aren't using your feature. But the downside of that is it means you have to have stuff ready to go months before it's ready. And I was talking with an intern about this a few months ago because they were thinking of stuff for April Fools. And I was like, well, I mean, that's all well and good, but if you want to be able to turn on a feature for April Fools, you pretty much have to have it completely implemented and tested and ready to go by February. Like mid-February, you have to have it ready to ship. in order to have it in time in a binary by like say second week of March, in order to and then to ship it by and then to be ready to turn it on by. Sorry to interrupt. I just got the last upgrade I needed for Fire Wand, so I can go get that evolved version of that. But what I was saying about lag time, so you pretty much need, if you want to ship something, if you wanted to turn on a feature for April Fools, you pretty much have to have it ready to go in the software and on people's phones by second week of March, which means that you have to have it fully tested and ready to go by February, which means you need to have it pretty much completely implemented and signed off by legal and by testers and all of that by January, which means you needed to start planning for it like back in December or November. There can be a long lag on mobile between actually having something done and having it ready for people to use. And it's frustrating at times, but it's also a good thing because, you know, it means you're not shipping broken stuff to people and knocking out their phones, especially if it's an app that a bunch of people rely on. You know, maybe it's a little bit easier for games, but that is a downside of shipping client software compared to web, where it's like, okay, if I ship something that breaks a website, I can roll it back on a server in a matter of seconds, and all is well. You know, you're not relying on people to download an update from the App Store to unbreak your app. And so if I have stuff that I want that I want to ship in the summer, then taking a vacation on March is kind of rough. So I had to make sure I had everything nailed down. Or starting to get nailed down this week. So that's why this last week has been super stressful. But thankfully it is over. The deadline is met, and I can go back to taking it easy and then go on my vacation later and not have to worry about it. But it didn't mean not to be straight, which I was not too happy about. Alright, how close are we to evolution? No, I don't think, I may not actually get Magic Wand fully evolved before we reach the end of this run. So might as well open one of those chests now. We can come back and get it later if we need to, if we have time. I kind of want to get over to the stone mask and start upgrading that. I think now that I know what this evolves to, I think next time I do runs with this character, I'm gonna say, okay, you want a tracked orb for this. Maybe not crown, but you definitely want a tracked orb. Oh, and there's second to last upgrade I needed for Magic Wand. Maybe I will start heading back towards this chest here. How close am I to the mask? Actually, I'm pretty close to the mask. I will plow through to mask and then turn around and come back to that chest, and I should have gotten my final upgrade for Magic Wand by then. Hello, bats. Been a while since I've seen you. Oh, and here's the boss for the zone. What the song offers in crowd control, it kind of lacks in boss DPS. This boss is taking a while to get chunked down, or it could just be that I have too many levels right now. All right, there's my last upgrade for Magic Wand, and here's Stone Mask. So with that, then we're gonna head back and get those chests and get our Magic Wand evolved. And then we should be set for the rest of the final 5 minutes. there's upgraded magic wand. Now I can run back here and get that other chest I was waiting on. Running. Dang, how far back was this chest? I didn't remember it being this far back. Oh well. Ah, there it is. And there's a boss. Yeah, look at that knockback. I'm really glad I kept I went with Holy Wand. And there's that upgrade to Skull. How many of those does that go? I can get one more upgrade. I'm gonna try to take that as late as I can. Because even with this much ad clear, final few minutes of this level ain't nothing to fuck with. This isn't even on hyper mode. Not that you can tell with all this curse. Yeah, plus 50% curse right now. I wonder if there's a hidden achievement for getting 100% curse. That would be hilarious. You can really tell the enemies are beefy now because the potato is not instantly killing them. I'm almost tempted to just hole up in here in the death corner for the last few minutes of the run, but that would be kind of boring. So we'll stay near it, but we'll probably hole up there for the final few minutes of the run and get to the easy 30. Oh, nice. Thank you, random attract orb. We're now in red gen territory. Oh yeah, we are firmly in red gen territory now. Goodness. Rest in peace, encoders. Even with no damage numbers, this has got to be a bit rough. Although this item's actually doing good work at keeping this crowd back. This is a pretty easy 30 minutes. 5 seconds until death spawns. Time to get up here in the corner. There's the nukes. Alright, survived 15 minutes with Pompey, so Song of Mana's unlocked and evolved. Cool. So what is left right now? Well, 56 out of 56. We are back to being fully unlocked for now. Cool. Let's spend the last few points, and actually I'm going to get some music on. Alright, so skip picked up. And I can either take recovery or armor, probably recovery. It has been about an hour and a half, so I'm actually going to get up and take a quick stretch break and get some water. My throat's a little angry at me, and I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Now, before we switch to any other games, I actually want to try playing out Mask of the Red Death, since I just got him unlocked today, and see what he controls like. And let's see what Dairy Plant looks like on Hyper. I think it's going to be kind of nutty, but we'll see. Oh, he's fast. Wow. What's with that guy? Oh, wow. Okay. That would explain why you're so fast then. So you have Death chasing you, but in exchange, and you're super fast though. You are super fast. Holy moly! All right, I'm gonna want Clock Lancet to try and keep that around. And you're so wiggly and fast on this. I don't know if I want to be able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to control shooting knives in a general direction. I'm going to be running, I think. So let's do King Bible. Let's see here. Let's do Lightning Ring. Okay, so Clock Lancet does not freeze that death. Interesting. Wait, is there more than one, or did I just loop around? Okay, definitely couldn't duplicate it then. Okay, it loops around. So this is going to be all about a track orb, I think. This is actually kind of hard. I mean, I am in hyper mode, but this could be fun. Let's see here. Let's do Road Tracer. Yeah, this is already a scuffed run, I can tell, but screw it. Let's roll with it. This is very silly. I kind of like it though. I think if I restart it, I might redo one more run after this and try it again, and not get Clock Lancet, or for that matter, Magic Wand. Because you really need something to keep people back from you. Between shots of the sides. Seems like actually, what was I gonna say? This might be one situation where garlic is good. Also, where'd Death go? That was chasing me. It just disappeared somewhere, and I didn't even notice. Definitely taking Spellbinder for the King Bible. I'm gonna take Bracer for King Bible too. No, I know I don't have Knife, but Bracer is so useful for King Bible. I don't know where the death that was chasing me went, but I will laugh if he's actually just stuck behind a building somewhere and as soon as I leave this area, he's gonna pop out and start wrecking my shit. I need to get my 2 last passive items so I can go run around and get the relics while it's still easy. And it seems like it'd be it seems like it'd be really ironic for Death to have a self-revive item, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna hold out for a better item later. Ooh, okay. Definitely empty tome. Let's hear. Upgrade magic wand. What can we... What would be a good final item for something like this, where you've got absurdly high movement speed? I really wish I could get rid of. I had not taken a Clock Lancet, but oh well. There are worse mistakes to make. I know I'm going to get Candelabra eventually down here, which I actually am going to go ahead and start moving towards. It amuses me that I can actually move faster than the gems traveling towards me. In retrospect, I probably should have gone for the tracked orb first. The relics. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. Misclicked. Well, now I've locked in wings as that item, so now I don't need to worry about it. Now I can just haul ass. Also, me with wings is going to be really, really fast. Just over here, but I somehow never picked up. This is incredibly silly. I kind of like it though. Gotta go fast. This is incredibly silly. I love it. Like, actually, I'm going so fast. I'm taking dumb damage. I actually will need to stop at some point and get and find some chicken to eat. Must be on the other side of this building. There's the armor. Alright. Now we'll make a beeline to the tracked orb. Oh, hello, boss. at least with Crown and Attract Orb, I'm going to level up fast. There's the Attract Orb. Don't care about the items. Oh, what the? Oh shit, there's Death again. I wonder if he just spawns on a regular intervals to make sure you keep moving. Ironically, when he spawns, I actually want to stop moving because it's too risky to have him wrap around and run into him. Yay, chicken. Yeah, that seems ironic that when Death slows up to chase you, you actually want to slow down so that you don't wrap around the stream and accidentally run into him from the other side. That. Where did my indicator for the wings go? Ah, it's down there. Perfect. Paying too much attention to where Death was. Other Death, at least. No, that's actually a good question. I wonder what happens at 30 minutes when you're playing Death. Is it just the green Deaths chase you down, or is there some other boss that shows up? Retrospect, I probably could have saved that until 10 minutes. Yep, and Death just fucked off for at precisely the 10 minute mark, so that's definitely a scripted thing. It's here. Nothing is actually close to being upgraded because I've been running around so much. I might actually need to stop once I've picked up the wings here and... Actually, how close am I? I don't want to go too far away. These guys going so fast is funny, though. I really need a Bible upgrade. Start hoping for a Bible upgrade or magic wand. Just anything that I can evolve with that chest. Chicken. Another Bible. Keep on grabbing empty tome upgrades until the Bible gets evolved. This one won't matter. Yeah, that Attract Orb is putting in work now. There we go. Alright, now I can go pick up the chest. Cool. And death has respawned. So now I need to go slow again. Or slowish. Let's see here. 2 more upgrades on Wand until it can be evolved. Keep kiting Death slowly around this area until he respawns and I can go for wings again. Let's see here. How close am I to you? Yeah, I'm still 2 wands or 3 upgrades on ring away from being upgraded. Did he just despawn? Yes, he did. Cool. Really wishing I had garlic right now, which is not something you say often in this game. Alright, now I can upgrade lightning ring. Cool. Now I'll go down and get wings. I'll probably go back after that big open woody area, because that seems like a pretty good area to have some maneuvering room and farm stuff. Get the wings that I already had. Hold on. Might as well upgrade Lancet. It's doing a little bit of work here. Alright, so Wand is now fully upgraded and eligible for evolution at the next chest. That's so fast in this thing. I have to do little tiny flicks of the thumbstick to move even a large area. This is just like little tiny flicks. It's kind of nuts. I'm at least temporarily back in, intentionally stepping on runes to spawn more enemies to kill in territory. I'm sure it won't last though. I really hope there's some undocumented, stay alive as death for 20 minutes, unlockable. I'd almost be disappointed if there wasn't. On the other hand, I don't think death is something on one hand, they clearly put it in here because they knew people would do it, but on the other hand, it seems like they are probably not going to put any visible achievements behind it, because it is kind of a pain to do. I think Lightning Ring instantly killed the alarm response the minute it spawned in. GG. wondering where the next boss is, because I need to get... there it is. Speak of the devil. So I really wanted to get my wand upgraded. Not that you can tell the difference right now between a wand with this many empty tomes. Also, I am at the 6 number for level. Actually getting even harder to control now that I'm getting a few more stacks of wings, because there's nothing else to upgrade. I wonder if at 18 minutes Death is going to spawn in again and chase me some more. Yeah, one thing I will definitely say is if you're not playing this game with a controller, you will want it if you want to play this character, because you will need an analog thumbstick to be able to do any kind of movement with this character without instantly running into stuff. This is silly. I love it. I'm going to park for a second here and take a drink of water. I'm going to take my tea bag out of this tea because it's pretty strong now, I think. Alright, let's go pick up stuff. The boss spawned in while I was taking in my tea and died just as fast. Make sure I've got enough. There's nothing left for me to upgrade. Perfect. Yeah, I think this part might be stay still challenge, at least until Death shows up again. If Death shows up again. Kind of mobility would be really nice for library, though. Ooh, that's not a good sign. It's 20 minutes and we're already starting to have mobs that Bible can't kill. To be fair, I don't have spinach right now, which is another item I usually try to grab, so damage is going to be extra, I think. No, I wonder if I'm going to hit level 100 before 20 minutes. Next boss. Would be really bad timing for Death to show up right now. So I'm actually kind of shocked that he hasn't. That's a catch, though. Oh, we've hit the 20-minute mark. So we'll find out, I guess, if there's any hidden achievements for that. No, at this point I think we're just looking for alternate sources of boar chicken. So I suppose I could go look and see if there's anywhere here, if there's any good geometry here that will give me cover from the mobs, but it doesn't look like it, because it looks like they can just clip right through at least those ponds there. And they can clip through the top of the buildings, but not the sides, which is kind of funny. So this might be actually the best spot for AFK farming that I've seen so far. Let's go around and look at a few other places. Okay, yeah, no, so if I'm a little bit taller, then enemies can spawn in on top of the roof down in the lower right and walk on top of it. But if I step down a little bit further, then the enemies spawn below the roof and are forced to go around it. So yeah, this would be another good spot then. Ooh, fortune. Oh, and potato that will not really do any good at this point, but that's good. We'll run around and blow on people with spicy potato. I'll just chill here for a few minutes and kill some more stuff. We have more chance to spawn. And for that matter, see if death is going to spawn at the 23-minute mark. It's been a while since we've seen the little green guy. Yeah, anything on this level, anything that can funnel, well, just in general, anything that can funnel enemies is good if you've got lightning rings, because that increases the chances of it chaining around or doing AoE damage rather. Hello, boss dude. Oh, because I hit level 100. Giving me the bonuses for that. Alright, so right here, I can sit right here by this barrel, and they have to come from the left, or from the left and top to get me. So they can clump up on the edge of the building, and lightning can take care of them. Yeah, but this is kind of fun, so let's run around and collect some more XP. I'm legit shocked that the green death hasn't spawned in. I figured it would have happened by now. he's actually managing to get close on me. Take a bit of change just as insurance, because I don't know how close I was to 100%. And let's kite a little. And this is how I would kite when the green death guy spawned in anyway, so it spawns in, so. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting to 30 minutes on this. I don't know, because that's the 25-minute end boss, so to speak. Let's see how this goes. This is getting a little cramped. I might move back up to the safe corner here, safe-ish corner. Chilling out here for a bit until this wave ends. Times like this when I wish I had the bandwidth to stream at 60 frames per second, because, well, I mean, I have the bandwidth, but I wish I could count on transcodes that I could stream at 60 frames per second, because this is very silly. Alright, 27 minutes, still no sign of green death, but we're swapping in for more, there's a boss. We're swapping in for more of the armor dudes, which is concerning since they can, ooh, that close enough to break through. We're gonna have to move a little bit until he's down. I'm actually shocked I didn't take damage from that. Brief contact. There we go. Man, I have had terrible luck with chests on this one. All blues this entire time. Not that I needed the help, but it's still shocking. Oh, Crackborn. Oh yes, I will take you. I took a bit of damage there. I guess my next level up will be a fortune. And here comes the elite wave. That's not a good sign that I'm taking so long to destroy him. Yeah, I think it's going to be end of the run. They're clipping through they're pushing each other through the building now. Once they have enough pressure on each other to push through the Bibles, that's kind of game over. They are dying though. Maybe I can stretch this out to 20 minutes? I don't think so, but we'll see. Running it out really quick to get all the XP gems. Oh yeah, I don't think this is gonna make it. What happens if I just run? Oh, I suppose that's one way I could do it. Because Death can move so fast that I can move to an area where I'm not actually... where they haven't even spawned in yet, so... maybe this is how you do it with Death. Little bits of damage here and there to get out of being surrounded. 10 seconds. Oh, there's death. So that doesn't change at all. Level 128, not bad. Not too shabby at all. And 6,000 gold. Death Sproul took the most damage, but Rune Tracer's right there behind it. It's kind of amazing how good Rune Tracer is as a base weapon. But then, that's nothing new. Don't see anything unlocked that's new, so... I think just buy one more recovery and one more armor, and then we're good. I think that's enough Vampire Survivors for the day. We've done everything that we've unlocked all the new stuff, and we've seen the new area on hyper mode and beat it at gone into 30 minutes on it. So that's cool. Let's see here. How long has it been? We've been live for about 2 hours. I'm kind of in the mood to play a little bit longer. So maybe we'll switch up games a little bit. What else do I have pending? I was going to play Can Android Survive, but I actually haven't played it yet, and I want to play a tiny bit of it off stream and see what it's like first. So I don't know. I could switch over to Destiny 2. You know what? Why not? Let's switch over to Destiny 2. Give me 1 second here. Change up the game capture. Well, first I need to quit out of Vampire Survivors. Get Destiny 2 going and switch over the game capture. Just 1 second. While we wait for it to start up. Sorry about the black screen while we're waiting for Destiny 2 to actually start running. There it goes. Let me change title here. Well, not title, but change the game type. Looks like the sound's coming over all right. Might turn it up a tiny bit. So I've got basically, I don't have a ton of to-dos left in Destiny 2 this week. I hit the weekly tasks pretty hard. Let's see what I've got left to do this week. Let's see here. Farming relics and grinding out more Vanguard or other playlist activities for Grand Overture. What is today's Wellspring? Let's take a look. It is Come to Pass, which is actually the only gun I don't have yet from Wellspring. Now, I mean, granted, they are going to up the drop rates for all of it in Thursday's patch, but that doesn't mean I can't screw around and see if I can get a drop of it early, at least to get it on the collections list. Trash all this gear that I don't need right now. Yeah, why not? Let's do a couple of Wellsprings and see if we can get a dumb the dumb assault rifle auto rifle to drop. And grind out some more deep light resonance. That's about my only complaint with it, is that there's so much deep sight resonance stuff that drops, and yet I'm capped on all of the crafting mats because I haven't done that many extended weather enhanced traits yet, because so many of them are bugged out. Let's see. What? Yeah, that's actually kind of a junk roll. Definitely a junk roll. I don't even know where I got those.
Endless dance between Hive and Guardian. Will spring tug of war. When this comes, won't matter anyway.
Oh, I missed. I really want to know who does the voice of Savathing's Worm, because I haven't seen any of it. I haven't seen any notes on that so far. And it reminds me so uncomfortably of the guy who did Ratbert in the old Dilbert arcade animated series, which was pretty much the only good thing to ever be created involving Dilbert. I'm trying to remember what's his name, the guy who ended up writing for The Office, ended up being the executive producer on the Dilbert animated series, and I'm pretty sure that's the only reason it was actually funny. It's hard to think of a series that switched from loved to reviled so quickly. Or rather, a property that switched from loved to reviled so quickly. Oh, and swords don't work on that. Good to know. Also, I'm low-key shocked that the random people here are actually pushing the cart. That's something that never happens in Destiny. And they have actually confirmed that the Bungie has confirmed that having multiple people on the cart does make it move just a little bit faster. And unfortunately, most people just run to this hallway at the end of it and farm the spawns. And it is fun to farm stuff right now, especially with the new mods that came out on Saturday after World's First Raid. Because now everyone gets free, pretty much free volatile rounds on grenades. I call it free because before that you needed to use a elemental well build to get volatile rounds on this stuff. Grenade is a much easier pickup for it. But I'm sticking with my elemental build right now, well build anyways, because it's fun for Titans to just be able to constantly spawn abilities. Can't believe I missed that shot. They killed in the time it took me to reload. I have to admit, I've been really enjoying this expansion. At least thus far, Throne World seems to have a lot more meat to it than Europa did for content. And more varied, too. PDX Bomber. I wonder if that's Portland. Better with my Portland folks. Wait for this thing to trigger. I did get it.
Wellspring's weakening. Let's keep at it.
Oh, hello. Yeah, I'm gonna move to the other side here. Let the grenade do the work. So where's the last one we're missing? Probably in here. That crystal girl's gonna blow up on me. And here we go. Fortunately, not fast enough for that. For the Triumph, I think. I already have it on this character, but. Why did I throw that grenade right when it went invincible? That was dumb. Oh well.
Bruised shields are weakening. Let's get them.
Deep Sight Resonance is complete, so let's take a break here and swap out to the other sword I have Resonance for. Fortunately, I'm also out of ammo, so. Thank you! Sorry, dude, I'm not gonna res you while I'm trying to build this. Ah, someone's got you.
Are down once again.
Second
And
deep
our
sight.
hold on the
Nice.
throne world remains firm, thanks to you. Keep up the fine work, Guardian.
I'll go ahead and shred that. I don't need it. And cool. So I now have come to pass. Which gets me the new shiny shader. And a lore entry? Oh, I had already seen this. Unfortunately, it was not a resonant one, but that's almost kind of expected. Let's see here. What did I get from Postmaster? First off, gonna remove that. I've been using my Hunter, which I haven't leveled yet, as a storage point for all of the Deepstone Resonant items that I've completed, in the hopes that maybe it'll, ooh, nice. Well, Golden Tricorn is nice. Stats are all not so much, but it is a high light level. So I'm actually going to put it directly onto Pointed Inquiry, since I'm working on leveling that up at the moment. And ironically, guess what I got from that? Yet another half-truths needing to be deep-sighted. Anyway, so yeah, since deep sight is since the cap on how much deep sight you can carry is pretty low, and I haven't been doing a ton of crafting, I'm overflowing on it. So I've been holding deep sight resonance weapons that I've finished progressing but haven't taken yet, in the hopes that they might actually raise the inventory cap a little bit. I've just been stowing them on my hunter inventory with Dim. So since that's done, I'm probably going to come back and farm Wolfspring next week once they've done the Thursday patch to increase the drop rate for resonant weapons. So the only other thing I could probably do with the rest of the evening is probably just run a bunch of Vanguard strikes, knock those out quickly, and get some progress on the new exotics catalyst. Double check that none of these are upgrades. I wouldn't expect them to be. That is actually an upgrade. But I will actually hold on to that for now. So yeah, let's do a couple of Vanguard ops. And get progress on what's its name? I can never remember its name. Grand Overture. Because I only need a few more runs of it to get I only need a few more points to get the catalyst unlocked. And it's an easy way to knock out more resonance. Actually, I will switch over to Vanguard Detector for more enhancement prisms. Actually, I'm gonna get some music on. Back on, rather. While we wait on the loading screen here. So this is going to be Glassway. I still need a ton of grenade kills on Glassway, so that's always a welcome strike to see. In retrospect, there's a few things that I liked about this strike, but not many. It is long, but it is a bit on the long side. It has some unfortunate points where you get pulled forward. Turn down the system to sound a little bit there. Hand cannons are loud. It occurs to me if I don't have any other exotics equipped, I might as well take Osteostriga with me and level that up some in here. I haven't actually seen a craftable hand cannon yet. I wonder if that's a raid only thing. So that's kind of annoying, but so be it. Trying to decide what I think of the whole crafting leveling system, because on one hand I do really like the idea of okay, people having favorite guns that they've customized to their combat style, and that you can make them better through use. But it also seems that at least in these early stages, where we're crafting them, it's reliant on you playing a bunch of guns you don't care about in order to get the deep sight resonance, up until you hit the cap, that is. Seems like it's slightly counterintuitive. It's like we already end up playing with a bunch of new guns every season anyways, either because of seasonal mods or because of sunsetting. Even soft sunsetting, like the new Origin perks. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out in the next couple of weeks. It's still only week 2 of a 2-month season. At least 2 months. 3 months? I can't remember.
Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis Bray's messes.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us. He's the reason all this is
I wonder
here
if
in the first place.
I wonder if
The
the voice
darkness
actress
told
for
him to
Elsie
build
Bray
the
has done
portal.
anything in
It's his
Witch
fault
Queen.
the Vex invaded. His fault so many people died.
I don't remember seeing her in any of the
It still
cutscenes,
wasn't enough.
which is weird given that we had Anna Bray there,
Quantifying the help you give.
who we pretty much haven't seen since we pretty much haven't seen any of Anna Bray since Beyond Light dropped. So I thought it was even notable that she showed up in some of the cutscenes in Witch Queen. It seems like that whole taking what's left of Rasputin out of Mars on an engram seemed to be a big plot thread that I figured they would resolve before Witch Queen came out. And no such luck. I'm sure Bungie somewhere has a list of all the plot threads that are dangling from Destiny, but at this point, they probably got enough threads to weave a tapestry. Man, I still haven't gotten any green bricks since I messed up and briefly changed my my special weapon. There's some green bricks finally. Ooh, she's putting all that damage on it. Hey. Does this one not have eager edge? Oh well.
We've reached the portal.
You know what to do.
This other wyvern, or did it die already? I guess it already died. Your stumps do not scare me. I am a titan. Grab another of the wells there. That was a waste of a grenade.
That's the last of them, Elizabeth.
Good riddance, evil bastards. Until next time.
Hey, Fortissimo. I'll have to look at what its role was later, because I'm sure it's going straight to... Oh, I guess it's not going to inventory. Let's look. Ooh, sub-adrenaline junkie. The accurized rounds is kind of nice. Yeah, that's not a bad roll. That's tempting, actually. I might hold on to that for a little bit. And another eager edge, rather another half-truce to grind out Resonance 4. 1546. Where is that on my... And that's not that high. I've already got 1550s in here. Yeah, I'll just keep on grinding the Vanguard rep for a bit. Let's see where we head to next. Kill people with solar damage, huh? Convenient. Battlegrounds
have already cracked their outer security layer. The Vex network is compromised, so move fast.
Imperial reinforcements have arrived.
The
They know
battlegrounds
we're
aren't
coming.
bad, but I
Show
kind of
them
wish.
the futility of
I'm not sure why
foresight.
they got picked in particular to be merged into the Vanguard Ops list. Other than it just seems weird thematically because we're allies with the Cabal now, but we're replaying these old missions where the at least we're allies with Kaido's Cabal, but we're doing this bit where we're fighting also Kaido's Cabal, or at least the Cabal that would become Kaido's. So I'm not sure why they chose this particular content to add to Vanguard Ops. But, oh well, it's fast. It's fun enough. Did it not trigger? The fuck? What are you punching me for? Now we wait for Disruptor, wherever it's gonna spawn from. Oh, up there. I see it on my radar, but it's like, where's that coming from? Disruptor spawning. I'm gonna go run for it because there's the last disruptor. There it is. Oh, there's two of them. Oh, that's new. That is definitely new. A little normal. I mean, it doesn't matter anymore because there's no more achievements or bonus, and I don't think there was ever any kind of bonus for not getting interrupted. There was a bonus for not being interrupted when this content first came out, but that triumph's long gone now.
We'll need to wrest control of the defense network from them.
Oh, Cyrus, I hope he gets some voice lines later on in the campaign, in this season, or at least in The Witch Queen.
Not far now. The Cabal underestimate us at every turn.
They would be wise not to underestimate the Vex either. But I think we all know that wisdom is not a valued trait among the Cabal.
An ironic observation.
My only complaint about Osteus Street is that it is no good for shooting around shields because he always goes for center of body mass. Kind of a waste of a super there, but whatever. wanted to get it. I want to get this done. That guy's dying a lot. Doesn't hurt anything though. Alrighty. We are done with this part. Don't even bother to look at that cutscene anymore. Not that you need to. Hope you all are having a good night. No, I'm not talking too much because I've been paying attention to the game a little. Destiny 2, I really enjoy it, but it's not a game I can mindlessly play like Vampire Survivors. I kind of have to pay attention to it. Should probably find different stream games, honestly.
Their back is against the wall. There is nowhere left to run, and the pack closes in. This commander aspired to greatness, and now they will be reduced to little more than a memory.
Salibar is such a goth. That's not nice. Nice of him to stay in my grenade for so long, though. That's kind of cool. Where are my teammates? There's one of them. Sword this guy. There he is. Low on heavy at the moment, so I'm not, since I'm doing random stuff for Deepstone Resonance or Deep Sight Resonance, I'm not running any ammo finder mods. There it is. Can't believe that was. Oh well. Let's just clear ads then until I find some more. Ah, there's bricks. Well, okay, by the time I pick it up, they'll have killed him.
Crush them to the last. Make sure that the fleeing survivors find no
The Monarch
quarter.
Catalyst. That's
This isn't an
new.
easy task, Guardian,
I didn't think the Monarch had a
but it is
catalyst.
an essential one.
Oh, that's interesting. That is probably my favorite primary exotic. I should see if it mentions here what the catalyst does here. It adds unstoppable to it. Nice. All right, I guess I know what I'm working on next. Let's see here. Need to swap some stuff around to make room for it. Put that there. Where is the Monarch? I need something to infuse into it, honestly. Let's see if I can move things out here with dim. Fuse that up. Actually, I should look and see what the process is for getting it. Just kill things with it. Cool. Rearrange my inventory some more. I'll have to sort through that later. I mean, I'm waiting for it to load in, to start the next one anyways. What was I gonna do with this M5? Because that's not a great roll. It's not bad, but I think I was gonna fuse that into something. I'll tag it and save it here. See what the next strike is going to be, or battleground if that's where it takes me. Looks like it's going to be oh, doesn't it help?
How you living, hotshot? I thought you and your ghost might come back.
Escaped inmates are going to town on the reef.
There we go.
We're gonna deal with it at the source.
Then you'll want to take out the warden's servitor. It's going haywire.
Am I in here solo? That's fine. I can solo this, but seems weird.
Prison of Elders welcomes you. Impress your warden, yes.
I thought Varix took off.
That's the warden's servitor that went insane soon as Varix left the building. Must have some codependency issues. It's running the whole facility on a subroutine it calls
Now I've got some
Challenge of the
people spawning
Elders.
in with me.
Only way to go deeper is past this prisoner transport. The warden's servitor blocked me from shutting down the whole prisoner transport system. So watch the rails.
Long road ahead of you. We won't get this prison in order if you don't find that servitor and put a bullet in it.
Incoming.
Oops. know, I'm actually shocked that I haven't tried Monarch before now with the new Void builds. Because it is a Void weapon, so it's going to have volatile rounds. I love doing that. I think for that pre Witch Queen email that they sent out, Monarch was my second most used weapon overall. It was definitely my most used in PvP in year 3.
This here is a Vex cell block.
Or was it year 4? Either
I
or.
didn't think time-traveling robots would form gangs in prison, but there are Vex
I do
here
love
of
this
multiple
bow.
subtypes, slaved to a single mind.
Important target, Guardian. Kill or be killed.
Oh yeah, it's good with volatile rounds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think Monarch is going to stay in my inventory for a while now, beyond just getting the catalyst done. I mean, adding Unrelenting to it doesn't change much about how it's used. It could make it a little bit more powerful in PvP, honestly. It's mostly just some ice cream on top of the cake that is already one of the better bows in the game. And you can actually shoot with it, which I can't because I'm not good at this game. And up we go.
Round 1. Kill them, dead Guardian. They are dead. You are not. Round 2. Dismantle mines, yes. Or die.
Oh wow, yeah. Volatile rounds makes this weapon absolutely absurd.
Victory. Well Well earned.
My goodness.
You face the final round. A mighty cabal.
Wow, he died
Challenges.
fast. I mean, someone was right there stabbing him in the side with a glaive, but dang.
What's this?
You fought. You won. Your treasure awaits.
And here comes
Looks
Drop.
like the trickster left you a present. I always hated her. But she made me laugh. You're in the prison mainframe.
Oh.
The crazy servitor's nest.
Bunchy.
Buckle up. He's got some grizzled veterans with him.
Of course, it leaves me out in the upstairs.
An old friend is here. Judgment at hand.
Hold me forward. That's oh yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
I'm making
Is
a
there a new?
mental
I
note
guess they added a
never
new
to
set of
piss you
times for it.
off.
No hostiles on track. I'll bring the ship into transmat range.
Hey, I might be looking for someone to watch my back one of these days. To bring some major heat to a gunfight. You for hire? I'll be in touch.
All right, how much progress did I get for that? Probably not that much. Yeah, 14%. A few more strikes ought to do it if I want to keep doing that. Or I could be lazy and just go spawn into Wrath of Avarice and whatever its name is, and shoot at the loot cave until it's done. But I might as well keep the streak going for XP. Where am I at? Mythic 1. Yeah. I'll just keep going until I hit Legend, honestly. Shouldn't take too long with double XP.
Commander
Selectus.
Zavala, we agree to the right of proving. The Cabal sends forth its champion.
The challenge is
So
met.
that's all I'm asked.
Our blood flows together. May it lead to unity.
I'm actually surprised they didn't die. Every time I've seen someone rush ahead on Destiny 2 on this strike to the end of it, they've ended up dying immediately. Oh, did I not get a well for that? That's unfortunate. Headshots. Cabal have big foreheads.
This is the Halthus Electus, the digger of graves, her mouth packed with red soil. I do not grant you safe passage.
I have to admit, this is one of the best strikes they've done. It's short, it's fast, it's interesting.
My tank is restless.
It has such
Do
great
what you
voice
came
lines.
for. Fight well or die quickly. You fight well, Guardians. A shame you must pay the price for your commander's pride.
The Guardians kneel to no one. Not even to me.
Also, it has Dad Zavala cheering us on, which is always fun.
Which of these Cabal is your champion?
All warriors rally in defense of the Chosen.
Dang, it's being stingy with walls today. There's one. And that was a bit of a mess. Oh well. Let me restart music 1 second.
My champion awaits in the locus of honor. Why do you skulk through the maintenance areas?
We will deal with your champion in due time. Though we may destroy your tank in the process.
We are Cabal. We eat the mountains. We drink the seas.
Yes. And we are here to stop you.
You would attack my tank directly? It is sacred to my men. They will fight as though its oil were blood.
I see you use an ace of spades. He's got it. Man, volatile rounds were so good on the Monarch. Holy crap. just disgusting. To be fair, they'd be disgusting on nearly any void weapon, but especially on one that's high damage like this and still using primary ammo. I bet it'd be good on fighting lion too, actually, now that I think about it. I actually haven't used fighting lion since the buff to primary ammo exotics.
Such strength. Look what your light can do.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna. I don't want to do this all night, but I will probably do this. Do a few more runs.
Perhaps we can discuss
take advantage of that streak. See if I can get towards the first reset.
Prepare your champion.
Because I do still need the shotgun for everyone. My aim is bad. Not as bad as that guy though. Let's go. Screw your stomach.
Your champion falls.
I pride myself on seeing the strength in others, and yours can no longer be denied. When can we discuss this treaty of yours?
As soon as I debrief the strike team, Empress. I hope the blood spilled here today will be the last.
Give me a second while I mess with stuff in dim. The one with harmony is the one that needs that's done, and there's still the one with tricorn to do. It looks like I don't have any primaries that need grinding at the moment. So pretty much any special ammo special ammo and kinetic can do. Hey, if anyone is watching, if there's a game you'd like me to play on stream, give me a shout. Let me know what you'd like to see, because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do this week. I figure some of it will be probably a little bit more of Destiny 2, and beyond that, I'm not sure.
Analyzing radio chatter.
responsible. Perhaps they are conducting.
If you don't feel like doing it in chat, feel free to ping me on Twitter or anywhere else. Let me know. Oh, and both the people left because they didn't want to run this strike, I guess. To be fair, this is a long, slow one. Last Darkness Rift. Which one is that one?
Oh, look,
Yeah, I can do that.
It's a Vex Milk waterfall. Can we stop and... Aw.
Side Mario, that's a good name. I like that. Whee!
Zavala, I think they're trying to contain the Red Legion.
They have bigger problems, mainly human coding.
Such hostile species to my planet.
Rest easy, Fiddlesy. The Guardian has this.
I noticed that Zavala never answers her question. Just says, don't worry about it.
And of course, the drills have armed crews.
If it's helpful, I suggest you deal with the drills when the shooting stops.
The shooting never stops.
Just so you know, I have detected a massive Vex energy signature.
And the only way to reach it is down past those giant pointy drill bits? Good. want their drill back.
Such a long wait until the next part.
I hope this is safe. The Cabal don't need to stick the landing. We do.
More people leaving. Weird. Wonder if Bungie's having a bit of a network issue today. Yeah, everyone dies here a million times until they learn the path. Because the safe path does not look safe at all. Well, the moral of the story is don't listen to me.
Hey, Tailsafe.
Yes, friendly ghost?
We did it. We did a great job. Admit it.
Technically, the captain did. You live in his backpack.
Switch off.
Let's see, I'm at 179 out of 200. Actually, I'm going to get up and stretch and use the restroom. I will be right back. I'm back. I'm gonna knock out. I'm gonna help Toem Coffee with going to Altar of Reflection and then call it good for the night. So let me join her. I want to say the Altar of Reflection entrance is in Miasma, like just underground. You go into the entrance towards Miasma, and there's a portal in one of the rooms that goes there. So I will meet you there. No, you don't have to do a lost sector for this one. I mean, you could. That would get you to the altar fairly quickly. But we can also just directly go there from Miasma, I believe. Where is it in here? Probably should not die to start. Yeah, I think we can go there from here. Clear these really quick, and then yeah, you jump through this portal. Or maybe we do need to do a lost sector. Yeah, because yeah, this isn't the opening. I guess we. The problem is that the lost sectors don't, let's see here. Because the lost sectors, you only get to do them once. I don't remember now that I think about it. Yeah, we could do that. Is it in Quagmire this week? Either way, I will meet you at the entrance to the Quagmire Lost Sector then. Ah, that's right. Of course, now I have to remember where you have to position yourself. There it is. Still not 100% sure where they're going with these altars plot-wise, but we'll see how it goes with the rest of the season. It's a kind of a stretch to call these puzzles, but oh well. Where's the 2, 3, and 4? Like I said, unlockables hamburger. Didn't get credit for that one. Go. Now we see what idiots are going to die to us today. Easy, easy. If I remember correctly, it should be right around here. Like out in this area. Got it? Cool.
When I lived as Osiris, I saw your world through human eyes. I've always been a student of humanity, but to live among you was a new delight. Love, loss, kindness, cruelty, pain, joy. I savored every note. If only you hadn't killed me.
It's interesting to think about how much of her has been stored in her throne world, and what we're gonna find it over time. Yep, that's all it is. Don't think there's a catalyst attached to it now. Not yet, anyways. I don't remember if it's required for the Witch Queen Triumph. Yeah, that is what it's used for. It's required for the Witch Queen seal. So if you want the Gumshoe title, you have to do all the riffs. Alrighty, I think that's it. I think that's going to be it for me for streaming too. It's been 3.5 hours. It's a good stopping point. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, if there's anything you'd like me to stream or think I'd enjoy streaming in the next couple of days, let me know, either in chat or ping me on Twitter or whatever, and I'll see if I can work it in. Like I said, I'm at a point where I'm deciding what I want to do for the next couple of days. So that's it for me. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good night.
Guardian, you're about to be